Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I am going to give you an update on a video that I did 2 years ago, and that was in a case where a federal lawsuit was filed against Sig for their allegedly their 320 going off on its own and injuring the owner. Kyle Guay was the person who filed the lawsuit, and he said that he had his 320 inside of a Sig P320 holster. If you don't remember what the P320 was, it was the non-striker fired version of a 320. So he had his 320 in a P320 holster, took his dogs for a walk when he came home, and he removed the holster from his belt. The gun, while still in the holster, he claims went off on its own. He didn't pull the trigger. The bullet struck him in the thigh. I told you about that case back in July of 2020. The injury happened in January. I think it was January 28th of 2020, and he filed his federal lawsuit on July 2nd. Now, Firearms Policy Coalition is reporting, and I did dig up the case. It is absolutely true. The jury has found that Sig is not liable in this case. In fact, here on the screen are the images of the jury's verdict form in the Kyle Guay versus Sig Sauer Inc. Lawsuit. And you can see the citation. Here are the questions that the jury were faced with answering. The first one was liability. You are to answer all 5 questions in Section 1, Question 1 through Question 5 before moving on to Section 2. Question 1, do you find, by a preponderance of the evidence, that Sig is liable to Kyle Guay for strict products liability? And they said no. And this is the handwriting of the foreperson of the jury. Question 2, do you find, by a preponderance of the evidence, that Sig is liable to Guay for breach of an express warranty? And again, they answered no. Question 3, do you find, by a preponderance of the evidence, that Sig is liable to Guay for breach of an implied warranty of merchantability? And again, they answered in the negative, no. Question 4, do you find, by a preponderance of the evidence, that Sig is liable to Guay for violating the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act? And they said no. And question 5, do you find, by a preponderance of the evidence, that Sig is liable to Guay for intentional infliction of emotional distress? And again, you can see they answered no. Section 2 is damages. He was awarded none. Here is the last page. So the case is officially over. Sig is found not liable in this case. And if you followed along, this case, the attorney used in this case has actually sued Sig, I think, 6 times. So take that for what you will. But the case against Sig and the 320 going off on its own, as claimed by the person who filed the lawsuit, it is over, and Sig has been found not liable. So figured I had to give you an update since I told you about the lawsuit. So it is officially done, and Sig is not responsible. Just a quick little update this afternoon. And I want to thank you, each and every one of you, for supporting this channel over the years, guys and gals. It is truly humbling. And as I sit back and reflect on how much this channel has grown through the years, it's really, really humbling. And I owe it all to you. So thank you, each and every single one of you, from the bottom of my heart. I hope you continue to find your news here on the Second Amendment, here on this channel, Guns and Gadgets, at least once a day. Oftentimes 2 to many times a day. And hashtag no days off. Till we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. Please subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it. Can't talk. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.